Hello everybody and welcome once again to Retro Gaming Revisited. Today we have FIFA 96 on the Sega Mega Drive. I'm very familiar with the FIFA series. I started playing the games, the one after this, FIFA 97, on the PC, so I never really got a chance to have a really good go on the FIFA soccer console versions. I did have soccer games on the Super Nintendo, but they were different. They weren't the FIFA franchise. From what I've been told by a lot of people who did have them, was they were okay, but they were quite hard to master, which you can imagine. EA Sports don't make anything easy these days. Or sorry, just Electronic Arts. In case anyone has seen the South Park episode, what's that phrase? The famous EA phrase? Get the fuck out of my office. Okay. So, alright, let's just have a quick game here. Right, we'll go to a friendly. So, right, Brazil, Italy, and I'm going to guess I'm Brazil. Okay, so the controls are good. The game speed is all right for a football game. I have played games that are twice as fast as this, and forget trying to keep up with the action. Now, the one thing I remember about when I did have a little go on one of these a while back was the controls were not very straightforward. I'm still trying to figure out which button does which. It appears that B switches the character or the player that I have highlighted. A, when you're defending, is a slide tackle. And I'm going to assume that C is shoot, as was the case with most of the soccer games on the Mega Drive. Now, now because I'm a football fan in general, I always enjoy a good football game on, especially on the consoles. I find that the way FIFA has gone nowadays is better than it went in the early 2000s. It went to simulation and it got a bit boring. It's gone back to a bit more of an arcade style, but I did prefer these ones. I thought these were oh, referee! Oh, must be blind. Sorry, I did feel that these were the best ones because they just the characters are it's easy to control. It's got a it's got a fair element of challenge without getting ridiculous. I mean, as you can see, I just jumped straight into a game. I didn't pick anything because I don't want these videos to be too long. Okay, so that was a massive mistake by me. I do have a bit of a problem with this game in regards to the difficulty. It seems way too hard to get the ball up the pitch because you can't really see where your team is. It gives you a rough idea with the arrow, but like that they just slide tackle you and you lose possession. But I do remember being told that this was one of the best. I mean, you had World Cup Italia 90, which we'll probably get to at some point in the future. But this one, this was, from what I've been told, like I said, this was one of the better ones. And I can believe that. If you didn't have a lot of soccer games or football games on the Mega Drive, and this was one of them, yeah, I probably have paid the money for this one too. The passing seems to it seems to work occasionally, and then sometimes it doesn't work at all. Well, that should have been a foul right there, because that was an off-the-ball tackle. But who cares? Why am I talking about realism? Who really cares? Plus, I did it, so who cares? I do remember that free kicks and penalties are given for they're rarely given in these games. It's good because they don't keep stopping the game for things like free kicks and penalties, because it just lets the game flow and it becomes organic. So yeah, I'm not going to finish the second half of that game. You can see what it was like. It was difficult, yet I think when you tweak the settings to make the opponent slightly easier, I think we could make a good game out of this. I think this would be a lot of fun played with more than one person. This would definitely be a good game to play with 2 people. So anyway, that was FIFA 96 on the Sega Mega Drive. Thanks very much for tuning in for this video. Please check out our other videos. We should have quite a few up by now. And if you would like to see more from what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button below, and we will catch you again on the flip side.